Good morning. Welcome to Kahuna Tarot. My name is Alexander. I'm a Kahuna in Hawaiian culture that is a shaman. I'm here to give you today's daily message. To cleanse the space, today we'll be using the bell. So if you have any sound sensitivity, now is a good time to turn down the volume. My fish over here, Horace, he must have been agitated by the sound. I was kind of bringing it by him. So yeah, it's definitely working. Cleansing the space and the area. Let's see. Today we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna ask God, what do we need to be aware of? So for that, I'm going to use the Kipper Oracle deck. That one has a lot of different people, and then we will follow up with uh, the Tao Oracle deck. I use these two today. That's kind of what is calling to me. So we'll do that. God, what does the collective need to be aware of at this time? God, what does a collective need to be aware of at this time? Yeah, so I saw a few posts about this Hant virus. I don't know if that's how you say it. HANT virus. I think it was the article was about a cruise ship or something, and then they brought it back. I'm not too sure, but that was kind of just a headline, and I read a little bit about it. So um, you might want to look into that. Well, let's see. God, what does a collective need to be aware of at this time? I hope you guys are having a great day though. I just got back from doing a little bit of morning cardio, so I had some fruits to replenish the sugar levels, but I'm feeling really great. My hair is a little bit lighter. I'll probably darken it again today. Leave it for a little while, just like when I had the red hair, and then switch it up to something different. Let it grow out a little bit. I kind of like it. It's more of like a uh, just a lighter, maybe like a violet. So let's see what we need to be aware of. So lovers in reverse. So maybe you have an enemy. There's an enemy around you. Someone who was a lover and is no longer a lover. Let's see what else we got. So free. Um. Okay. So from that, that's giving me uh a relationship ended. You're not free that this ended. Um. You're able to go on your path and do the things that you need to do. Next card is we have toil and labor. So like how I said, you're able to do what you need to do now. Um, on that card, there's a lady working, and it's giving me staying focused on your path, your mission. So it could have been that this person was holding you back in some type of way. Maybe they didn't want you to move, they didn't want you to leave, they didn't want you to put your energy or attention on something else, your path. But that's over with now. So you're able to fulfill your mission. Immature. So mature man, but in reverse. So immature. So if you are a masculine, that relationship could have served its purpose when you are growing, you are healing. But now that you are out of it, you have matured. You're a lot older. You learn the lessons. One more. So wealthy man in reverse. what I'm getting though is this is what this relationship wanted. Like how I said, um, they might have been keeping you trapped because it had that jail cell. But while you were in the relationship, you could have felt like you were stuck there. It was stunting your growth and then your abundance. Like they might have been trying to steal your energy. That's what it's giving with the wealthy man in reverse is your actual energy is very abundant and you have spiritual gifts, but this relationship was holding you back. Maybe from being your true authentic self, receiving what you're supposed to receive. But like I said, now that's over, so you're free and you're able to walk on your divine path. So at the bottom of the deck, we have concern 33. So this is giving me that you've ascended. You've broken free from this, maybe this toxic cycle, but this toxic relationship, you're free from it. Um, so yeah, it's looking better now. And then at the top of the deck, we have main female, but in reverse. So that's how the your lover could have felt is that they were being held back from shining. They were being held back from being the main character in their story because of the relationship with you. So that's kind of a weird dynamic where your soul energy is very projective, it's abundant, it's a star, it's unique, but the person you're with feels that you are dimming their light. So it's one of those where it's like you might be chosen and then you kind of put the battery in people's back when you're around them. You make them feel like they're the ones who are blessed, they're the ones who have the energy to create, manifest. But once you leave that relationship, they realize that it was all you. Like their life might go downhill, so they might think that you're maybe sending them black magic or you have bad intentions for them, when really it was now they just have to sit in their own energy, and their energy is creating their reality. They're not manifesting because they don't have a energy source, you, to take the energy from anymore. So this is looking really good. um you're mature now. You are aware of your energy, how precious it is and what it can be used for, like manifestation, your dreams. And now that you've ascended, it's like you're on a different timeline. On that picture, the sun is coming in through the window and it's shining on the old man, which is you because you've matured, and he's thinking back on um, the experiences he had, especially in this relationship. You can probably look back and see like, oh, these are the lessons I learned. These were maybe some red flags that I could have possibly let go of, that I knew were there, but I wanted to stay in the relationship, or there was something that was keeping you there. But you're no longer in the relationship, so things are looking good and they're looking up. Okay, so let's finish this reading off with the Tao. Anything else, God? Anything else? This resonates with me as well too. In my younger days, this is uh basically like my life path. If you know me, I was married, so I'm divorced. Um, I traveled around the world, so this is kind of similar to my story. Um, in terms of being free, ascending, mindsets shifting, and timelines changing as well. Anything else, God? Yeah, a lot of the past readings have been resonating with me a lot, so my energy is coming through, or I'm part of the collective as well, so a lot of the messages are resonating with me. Anything else, God? So increase on here. That some words that stood out were reaping rewards. So like I said, now you're free, you're on your path, and it just makes sense that you followed your intuition, so you're getting um, what is yours. Then we have the clinging in reverse. So there's like a release. Um, you're reaping your rewards, but then there's a increase in standing in your energy. Nothing can hold you back anymore. The energy that was with your old partner, the one that was kind of had strings to you and holding you back, that energy itself is dissipated. It no longer has a stronghold over you. So yeah, conflict in reverse. That might have created a lot of internal conflict with you because you might have had deep, intimate feelings with this person, and that was kind of keeping you tethered together. And that's probably what they wanted. They wanted to play on your insecurities. Maybe you had abandonment wounds or rejection wounds, so they were using those to their benefit, and that was creating internal conflict. But now that you're out of it, you can probably see the pattern, the push and pull they were trying to use, maybe even the gaslighting and the love bombing. But that's no longer affecting you. And then we have approach, but it was in reverse. So now that you're detached from this person, they no longer know how to approach you because they see you differently. They can see that you've moved on. They can see that they might have actually been a problem in your life, that was actually holding you back. So let me get one more. Anything else, God? Modest. So modesty, but it's in reverse. So now is not a time to be humble. Stand in your power. Know, be proud of where you've come from, the things you've overcame, and be proud of yourself. Share these experiences with people so that they can learn from you. Stand in your power and just walk forward with your head up, knowing that that was a blessing, really, that ended because you learned the lessons and now you're able to move forward. At the bottom of the deck, we have development. Makes sense. So, like I said, that was for you to learn. That was for you to grow. The next card out would be joyous, but it was in reverse. So you could have been staying in that relationship even though you weren't happy. Um, Maybe you have children together, so you're staying because of that. But that's ended, and now you probably feel a lot lighter, maybe mental clarity. Um, if you haven't already, you should cut the energetic cords to this person, that relationship, and the whole situation surrounding that. If you have children, if you want, you can cut the cords to your children. They are their own human being. It's good to be there for them and guide them, but at the end of the day, they will become who they're meant to become, and they have their own choices to make. So yeah, that was the reading, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it resonated with you. But that's it for today. In the description box, I have the names of my YouTube channels. Manifest is my podcast, and this is Kahuna Tarot. So tarot. Also in there is the information for my Facebook. On my Facebook, there is my website, which has the services I offer. I just released 2 books. I'm about to publish my third book. I'm selling digital copies. Let me know if you're interested. Um, but that's pretty much it. Share these videos. I'm trying to grow the channel, get the message out. But yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.